Good morning, friends. Today we are going to discuss about the very important topic in learning assessment, that is difference between assessment and evaluation. It is always contradictory in nature. What is the similarities and what is the dissimilarities behind the concept? So let us discuss about the assessment and evaluation and their differentiations. So the first one is concept of assessment. As you know, the assessment procedure is closely associated with the formation of learning. It tells about the improvement of learning because it is always a learner friendly. It does not criticize the learners for their weakness, rather it suggests for further improvement of the learning. Assessment is always used to find out the difficulties in the learning process and also provide positive feedback for further improvement of learning. So basically it tells about the improvement of learning. Then what are the characteristics of assessment? Assessment is directly linked with the course daily outcomes, standards, or it includes opportunity for self assessment or self assessment, peer assessment, goal settings or personal professional development through reflections. It includes a variety of tools which helps the teachers as well as learner for their improving their teaching and as well as learning. Assessment provides specific feedback to the students about their strength and areas of improvement. It includes the performance based related with real life experience. So basically assessment is a process oriented. It find out assessment find out the difficulties during the teaching learning procedures and provides remedial measures for further improvement of learning. So it is formational in nature. So then there are four steps uh, required for assessing a performance or events or a program. First step one is develop the guideline for the assessor who is going to assess or to follow when he or she assessing a process and a product. So development of guideline or framework is essential in assessment procedure. Next one is designing the approach to be used in the assessment. So designing is also important factor in developing assessment uh, guidelines or assessment process. Then collecting the data after designing, the implementation is there, then collecting data and analyzing the evidences or proofs or records or performance. Then last one is reporting the findings, reporting the outcomes to assessee. Not only to only assessee, here assessee is a learner, assessee, and also provides feedbacks to the parents as well. So certain classroom assessment techniques used by the teacher to know their learning objectives, that is climate survey and minute paper, pre-test, post-test design, embedded questions and reflection paper, competency based checklist, teacher mean test or computer based or some online quiz or classroom feedback analysis of some test or group informational based information feedback on teaching. So the main concept, then what is evaluation? Evaluation is a continuous process. It provides both qualitative as well as quantitative description plus value judgment to the learners, to the parents, to the society and the curriculum formulators or society or concerned boards or universities. So evaluation is always associated with the result of with the result or products of learning. So it is always result oriented or outcome oriented or product oriented. Evaluation uses certain methods or measures to judge students learning and understanding of the materials for the purpose of grading, for the purpose of promotion, for the purpose of reporting. So certain examples of evaluations, classroom evaluations is that quiz or exam worksheet or board examinations or assignments of on some practical examinations, project work or paper something. Then definitions of evaluation. According to Bradfield, evaluation is the assignment of symbols to phenomenon in order to characterize the worth or values of phenomenon, usually with reference to some social, cultural, and scientific standard. Basically, it says about the worth, value, that is your judgment, that is your gradation, that is your certification. usually with reference to some social or some cultural or scientific standard. Then according to Grunland and Lin, evaluation is a systematic progress for collecting, analyzing and interpreting information to determine the extent to which people are more achieving the instructional goals or objectives. For knowing the learning objectives, it is essential to evaluate the learner's performance through a systematic process, through a scientific process. Then characteristics of evaluation. So evaluation is implies a systematic process because it follows a scientific direction. Evaluation includes collecting of information about the students performance, students behavior inside classroom activities, outside classroom activities, both scholastic activities, other scholastic activities. Evaluation is a continuous process because it continuous throughout the semester, through semester programs, or formative assessment is there, summative assessment is there. So evaluation is a continuous process. So evaluation is comprehensive. Evaluation is comprehensive because it covers both scholastic and co-scholastic aspects. Because all round development can be possible when a school, when concerned authorities or board evaluate all areas of the learner's development, that is physical development, intellectual development, social development, moral development, aesthetic development, language development, personal ethics or artistic development. So all round development of a good personality. Evaluation is a comprehensive process. And next one is evaluation is both qualitative as well as quantitative, because quantitative means it provides marks to the assessee or evaluatee, because to assess, to evaluate something, it means you are giving something remark on that, that is in the form of marks, that is quantitative in nature. Qualitative is you position determines the quality. Suppose we can say that first division, second division or third division, or grade something A plus or A, B plus B, something like that. So evaluation is a value judgment because it provides a value to students, to society, to parents, to teachers as well. Then what are the difference between assessment and evaluation? That is important. Assessment is formative in nature because it is an ongoing process to improve the learning. So evaluation is a summative in nature because it is terminal in nature. Summative evaluation always in terminal nature because it provides the certificate or grade after evaluations. There is no chance for improvement. So assessment is process oriented. Here process oriented, the learning is how learning is going on, that is important. So process is important. It does not bother about the outcome or the results. So evaluation is product oriented. So it deals with the certificate, it deals with the marks, it deals with the gradation, promotion, etc. So assessment is reflective in nature because it is internally defined criteria or goals. Then evaluation is perspective or prescriptive in nature, externally imposed standard. It means authorities, higher authorities, or universities, concerned board decide the guidelines to evaluate the students performance. But in assessment, there is much more freedom for the teacher to design the test to assess the performance according to his her own space. So assessment is diagnostic in nature because it is diagnostic in nature means assessment find out the weakness or difficulties which is left in formative assessment. So diagnostic assessment provides opportunity to each and every individual for improvement of learning. Teachers also provide remedial measures to overcome or to solve the problems. So evaluation is judgmental in nature, where assessment is diagnostic in nature. Evaluation is judgmental as well as nature because it arrive at an overall grade or score. Then assessment is flexible in nature because it adjusts as problems are clarified. So it is flexible in nature, it adapts the situation, it adapts the context in which students are going to test or assess the performance of the students. Then evaluation is fixed in nature to reward success or punish or failure. So evaluation is fixed in nature because the course duration, the examination pattern fixed by the concerned universities or board. So assessment is absolute in nature because it strive for the ideal outcomes, because it take into account the process is important rather than product. So uh, evaluation is comparatively differ from the assessment, because evaluation is always deals with the competitiveness, but assessment is cooperative in nature, whereas evaluation is competitive in nature. So this is all about the basic difference between assessment and evaluation procedure. Thank you.